Chapter 3 of Book 2 of The Treasure of the Magi, a study of modern Zoroastrianism by James Hope Moulton, is called Ceremonial Life, Fire Temples, and Towers of Silence. There are also fire temples, a peculiar sort of enclosure, in the midst of which is an altar with abundance of ashes upon it, and the Magi guard thereon a fire that is never quenched. They do not bury the Magi, but leave them to be devoured by birds. Strabo. It is already pointed out that the modern Parsi religion is wrapped up in its ceremonial. In stating a mere objective fact, when we say that nearly all of the religious observance of every Parsi lies wholly outside the Gathas and their outlook, we are not urging that there is any irreconcilable divergence. The Gathas and the ceremonial are accepted together, and there is no consciousness of any incongruity, even when there is, like unto the Bible in particular, where they claim the Old Testament kind of insinuated that there was going to be this incarnation that you worship that's going to be the Lord, and even though all those types of doctrines were condemned, even in the Christian version called the Old Testament. But those who find the ceremonial religiously satisfying must admit it forms no part of the teaching of Zarathustra. Well, Zarathustra did have ceremonies, but again, it wasn't about ritualism. That is, of course, no ipso facto condemnation of it. Zarathustra remains the highest authority for the Parsi, and yet have had successors endowed with his spirit. How far the latter religion answers to this requirement, we may ask presently.